welcome to episode 597. Sounds about right. And today, if you haven't read the title description, I'm talking about Guitar Noir by Mr. Stephen Hackett. This was released sometime in 1993. I was there, got it when it came out, first time. This is like an original release, this one. And yeah, it came at a time, I think the previous album had out before that was Momentum, which was an acoustic album. And so this was like a proper kind of rock album. So I was really looking forward to it. Again, you've got to remember it was a time when we didn't have prog music or progressive music, so it was real. Yeah, I was really looking forward to it. And when I came out, yeah, I mean, it was nice. And look, there was even I even found an interview cutting that I'd stored inside the CD because I did things like that. I think it's from Guitar Magazine at the time. So yeah, this was released back in 1993. It's his umpteenth. I haven't got the Wikipedia page up, so I just thought I'd wing it. Today. And yeah, I mean, it's been subsequently reissued, and the reason I'm doing this is they are actually reissuing this again in one of those boxes in October. I've mentioned a date and a time, which makes this totally irrelevant because time doesn't mean anything on YouTube. When you watch this, I've probably been long dead many years, and my ancestors have taken over the prog review mantle. But yeah, the album. Then again, there's been reissued, and they reissued it with a different track listing and extra tracks. Well, I've got this is the OG. This is the the bona fide original version. So if I read this in a different order to which you're used to hearing it, you're wrong as usual, and I'm right because this is the original. Good. For those of you who don't know, Steve Hackett used to be guitarist with Genesis. They're a pop band. You may be familiar with their hits in the 80s. And so yeah, it was an interesting album to get. Opens with a track called Take These Pearls, where he's kind of utilising the rhythm section, that South American rhythm that he used on Till We Have Faces from 83, 84. It was a long time ago. It was a long time ago. So yeah, and so you've got this, gently skittish percussion led track, and there's some guitar synth in there. And on this album, the good thing about this album is it's like the first time his voice has sounded good. He's not pushing it, he's not trying to force his voice into places it shouldn't go. And I think this album and the tracks that are on here are his best vocal performances. And again, I think even better than the stuff he puts out today. So Take These Pearls, again, it's a very, very genteel song. Leads into, again, a track called Dark as the Grave. It's an album of two sides, right? I'm skipping ahead of myself. The first side of it, if it was a proper album, the songs are very romantic and genteel. What you get on this is a lot of the romanticism that Hackett's kind of famous for from his time with Genesis and things like that. And the side one could be like the love songs, the love side of it. We Take These Pearls, Dark as the Grave, Paint Your Picture. Well, when you get to There Are Many Sides to the Light, that's about streetwalkers in London. So it's not that kind of love, but still very pleasant enough. And also what you get on this record is a good mixture of his nylon guitar playing, and because I really do like his nylon guitar, working with the lyrics and the singing, and it's a really good mix of stuff. And so if there isn't a first side, because I don't think this was ever released on vinyl. Probably will be now I've said it. But the standout track, I'm skipping ahead, the standout track for me is track 7, Sierra Camada, which roughly translates to being scorched earth. And it's a kind of a typical soaring Steve Hackett instrumental. It's one of my favourites, and I really like the guitar tone he has on this. And yeah, it's not big and brash. It's just, I don't know, like I say, it's got all the tracks on this kind of romantic edge to them. And then we rock things up again. Then we like I say, there's a shift in tone towards the end of the album. Lost in Your Eyes is a rocker. I think it's got a harmonica on it as well. Humour makes a welcome appearance. Again, there's not enough humour in Hackett's material these days. And we have a track called Little America, which is, again, it's about the pervasive nature of American culture. And again, you know, you can hear there's you know, you can the Lamb. I'm thinking of the Lamb and Marshall McLuhan and all that stuff. You know, it always raises a smile to me. In the Heart of the City is what it is. You know, the city's a bad place. It's, you know, anti-city songs. You know, pictures of a city, that kind of thing. Again, these are the heavy rock, more rockier tracks, more humour in the form of Vampire with a Healthy Appetite, where you know it's about a vampire, and it's spelt with a Y. Everybody. He kind of follows this up with that Thomas Dolby cover, "The Devil Is an Englishman," on, oh God, which album was it? One of the albums from the 2000s. It wasn't To Watch the Storms, was it? It might have been that one. But yeah, those two I think sit well together. And again, the album finishes off with the track Tristesse, which is a nice end to the album. I've always got, like I said, I've not sold this one. I've held on to this one because I like it, and I think it's a genuinely good album. And I think in this form and with this track listing, I like it. Like I said, there's light and there's shade. I'm not too keen with the way that they've mixed the tracks up with the subsequent reissues. I think they started off with Sierra Camada, and I think that should be, you know, you keep your powder dry. You keep the good stuff till later in the album, you know, to midway. And I think the track listing works really well. The only thing that about this record that I have any reservations about is the production. The production is very, you know, kind of 80s, 90s. It's very clean, very sharp, pristine, airless kind of production. That's the only thing, you know. Funnily enough, on the more acoustic tracks, that works lovely because you can feel it. But I'm thinking of the more louder, the drum-led tracks, the rockier ones. That kind of production just rings a bit hollow to me. So yeah. And again, Sierra Camada must be good because he was still playing it on the Fire and Ice DVD tour thing. So it must be a good track. And it's a shame. Again, it's a shame that because he does all the Genesis stuff, these nuggets are kind of lost now and are forgotten. But like I said, there will be this box set which is probably out now, probably out of print since I've mentioned it, because like I say, time is largely irrelevant on YouTube and the internet. And we're going to see that again, this album in that box set, along with I might as well do it mine Till We Have Faces through to oh God, that other album, the one that came to watch the Storms, that one. And so that period in terms of studio albums is covered. No Momentum though, that's a great shame. Or Bay of Kings, those albums are seemingly lost, which is a great shame because I've got a lot of time for both of those. But I'm whittering on. I'm just stalling for time so I can put extra YouTube adverts on. You know me, you know what I'm like. I'm just stalling you and that. But yeah, I think again, if you haven't checked this one out, again, I don't know if this has kind of been forgotten. I don't know if this is a bit of a forgotten Hackett album. It isn't for me because, like I said, I bought it when it came out, and I've always had a soft spot for it. And again, I think, you know, it's not as gimmicky as say Dark Town. You know, problem with Dark Town, it felt a bit samey in places. Whereas this, I really think it's a quintessential, that's a big word, Hackett album. And there's probably a chance that you may have missed it. Okay? But if you do get it, do check out the original track listing and rearrange your copy thusly, so then you can be correct, like me. You can be absolutely right. In terms of a rating, god damn it, I'm going to be totally and utterly biased. No, I'm not. I'm going to be honest. But I'm going to give this 4 Sierra Camadas out of 5. That's 4 Sierra Camadas out of 5. The only reason it loses a point is that production is a little bit... oh, it's a little bit digital, isn't it, just? But apart from that, I mean, again, it's got artwork, which I don't know if we'll be seeing that in the new box set, what with, you know, Kim Paul being his ex-missus and acrimonious divorces and stuff. It's a shame that you let art get in the way of your relationship, or is that your relationship getting in the way of your art? But c'est la vie, that's what happens. So yeah, so that's a Steve Hackett out of the way, and I know I've made one particular viewer very, very happy. It's not Mr. Hackett. No, it's not, because I don't think he watches my videos. It'd be good if he did. If you ever want to do a video, Steve, you know, me and you we've got a couch, come do a video, eh? Yeah, that's what people want to see. It's never going to happen. But anyway, we've had far too much fun. This was almost like a proper prog review, wasn't it? So there you go, Steve Hackett. He had short hair then, back when he had short hair, instead of now where he looks like his own granny. It's not cool, not a cool look for old men, long hair. Oh, I've annoyed so many people. You're just jealous. No, I'm not. But anyway, thanks for watching. This is Guitar Noir by Steve Hackett from the mid-90s, 1993. And yeah, thanks for watching. Social media, blah blah blah, engagement, comment, blah 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 blah. And we'll do this all again when I can be bothered. It's the school holidays. What do you expect? The kids are not here, they're out. Mum's took them away. Maybe she's lost them. It's a joke. I'm allowed to joke. Got to explain the jokes these days, with all this political correctness and that. And that's your lot. Go on, clear off. Prog on.